Welcome to the Keep It Real AF podcast. I'm Amy, and I started this podcast because I missed my friends. Life in your 50s isn't always easy, and it can feel like you're doing it all on your own, but you're not. We're here to talk about the things that matter and maybe even have a laugh along the way.
My vote, we start with skincare. I cannot wait to tell you guys about this amazing new product line I just found.
Meanwhile, I'm just over here trying to figure out my next career move and how to find a man. Priorities, right?
Yep, this is what we're about, keeping it real. A little friend time makes everything better. So glad you're here. Can't wait to hang out.
All right, we are back we're back here for another episode of Keep It Real AF. And I'm super excited to be with my friends today because I'm with my friends. We're moms in our 50s, just trying to do left face and stay energized, stay whole. I'm excited to be with my friends though, because I think we all have trips coming up. So after we record, we're all planning to be off somewhere. And in that spirit, we thought that this episode, we would share some of our go-to products, ideas when we travel. Like, what are the products that kind of we have to have that for whatever reason, but when it's the season of travel right now. So what are some things that we're using? And I'm hoping to learn from my friends on some of the things that I might need to make sure is in my bag. But before we jump in, thank you so much for listening. And we'd love for you to share the episode with friends. So please share it. And if you're a first timer, welcome. You want to listen to the other episodes because there have been some great things that we've shared, good products, also some really great stories, not only from some of our guests, but from Emily and Stef, my friends. So, but welcome, girl. If I sound a little hoarse, I am not sick. My team won. So it's March Madness, and I had an exhilarating opportunity. I went to a game 2 nights ago. I saw X get in. Xavier Musketeers
Nice.
had to play to get in, and it was so exciting. They came from behind, and the funny thing is that my teenage boys are so against me posting pictures of them on social media because they don't want the attention. So when we started to make our comeback, let's just say that I got a little spirited. And we were sitting right behind the Texas band. And when Sean Miller, the Xavier Musketeers coach, lifted his arms and had everybody going, nah, I did. And I completely out of character. Oh, sort of. I am a little competitive at these things. But I was screaming, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. And I was on the big screen. And all my kids were with me and their phones started blowing up. Like, your mom's on the big screen. So, sorry, kids. I got a little into it.
That's awesome.
It was fun.
I love it.
I wasn't really, I was trying to get in their heads and maybe I did. We won. So it's been an exciting couple days for me with that basketball. Basketball for our family. I don't know if you guys have a thing for your families, but it is one of the biggest connectors. It's our favorite time of year, even more than holidays. So let's go March Madness.
Whoop, whoop.
But how are you guys doing? What's up with you?
I'm just, trying to wrap up my work week. I'm heading out on Sunday. I've got, one coming home from college who's going to jump on a plane. We've got, we're just trying to wrap up a lot. We're scattered and, so meaning that my kids are on different spring breaks. So I only have 2 coming with me on spring break. So trying to wrap up work and school and, get the house ready for my husband and my son that are staying home. Because, as moms, that's what we do. We prepare for when we're not going to be here, not only where we're going, but, to make sure everybody's all set when we leave. So that's what I have going on.
You look tan. You look.
No.
The
I feel
teeth look
very
white.
pale.
Well, I will say,
yes.
this is, I love this color. I love bright colors and bright colors for blondes. Just so you all, it makes us look a lot more tan. It just does. Bright colors make it look a lot more tan. So I am getting ready. I have been packing throughout the week. This morning, I did finish packing my toiletry bag, which is an adventure in itself. I am an overpacker. I'm just an overpacker in general because I think, well, if it's colder, I need this. If it's warmer, I need this. So I have to have multiple options. And I'm going
The
beach
process.
and then Vegas.
The process for you.
Yeah.
Oh my, you've got a beach and then a parlay into Vegas. First of all, you're going to be like probably
Vegas
glowing.
for a 50th
Mhm.
Earth Day celebration. So girlfriend of mine, Trisha's turning 50. So this weekend,
Happy birthday, Trisha.
for the people that aren't going to Vegas, we have a celebration tomorrow night. And so we're doing dinner and going to our favorite bar, Bell and the Bear, where they're having a great country band, the Kevin McCoy Band. So we're going to hoop it up. Then I get up early in the morning and drive to Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina. And then my girlfriend Jen is going to put me on a plane Thursday for Vegas for 4 days. So it's going to be, it's like kid vacation. and
Awesome.
Adult vacation. So I am very excited. And I have a couple things to share of when we get into it, of new bag that I'm going to try out. Hopefully we'll see. And then some shoes. So yeah.
Nice. So
Yes.
some spring break travel essentials is our topic.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get there so we can keep things short and sweet today. But is there any tea that you want to share with us? Anything going on the front there?
I did. So tomorrow, Mr. International will be joining us for dinner and the celebration.
There's two. There's
The
two
young-
Mr. International.
The younger Mr. International. I think
okay.
the older, I'm not feeling it. So, younger Mr. International.
Okay.
Well, I was not feeling it either. So I hate to say, but
Yeah.
I'm glad that the younger Mr. International, there's might be a little bit of I don't know, something there. So I can't wait to hear how that date goes. Is it a date? No.
I don't know if I would call it a date because we're meeting at the restaurant and then going to the celebration. So there's not
Okay.
a, hey, pick me up kind of thing. But you know what? That is a good topic, Amy, because depending on who you talk to, some would consider that a date and others would not. All depends on your generation. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's picking you up. Is that the technicality, or he is doing the driving?
No, I'm doing the driving.
Or are you meeting there?
Yeah, we're meeting
You're
there.
doing the driving.
Yeah, but some would say,
Okay, so you would
it
okay.
could be a date if you're going out. But I think date is pick you up and you go out and the same person is dropping you off. That's a date for me versus meeting somewhere. Yeah.
Have you guys actually though planned? Is it a planned thing where you're gonna meet up, or is it just like, hey, I might stop by, or I'll see you there? Is there a game plan to like meet up there together, or is it again a little more casual?
Yeah, there is a game plan to meet up because it's at Tony's for dinner and then moseying on down for, some live music and dancing. So yeah, that'll be fun.
That's a good little bit of a date.
So we'll
think
check
so.
this out. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Cool. Well, let's get into it. Let's talk about travel
That's
essentials.
Oh, Lordy. I know. I'll spill on the tea. Yeah.
Can't wait to hear. You'll have some tea after Vegas, I'm sure, and maybe
Oh,
your summer, your
girls.
spring break too.
tea and
We need a whole
videos and everything
episode for
else.
that. Yeah, videos. Oh boy, that's scary. So what do you got since you're talking, Em? What's you mentioned bag, you mentioned shoes. What are your go-to essentials?
Yes. Okay. So can you all, let me see. So you all have probably seen this on Facebook and everything else. Like there's this bag that everyone's like, oh, it's like a duffel bag, but it's
huge.
Oh, yes. So you get to put all your hanging stuff in here and then it
Nice.
folds up and then you can put your shoes on the side, your toiletries and everything. So it's supposed
I
to
like
fit
that.
like 10 days worth of clothing.
Oh, for our listeners just listening, looks like a duffel, but it fully ends up to be a fabric
Yes.
hanging bag.
Yeah. And it's called like
But
a
it's cute.
luxe
Like, it's
bag or, yeah. So this is
Nice. So
my
have you
first.
used it yet?
No, I haven't used it
your
yet.
first time.
It's going to be my first time traveling with it. And it does come with a dolly. So you can put that in there and wheel it around, which makes it nice. So
that's cool.
I'll give you the update of was that a good purchase or not?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Oh,
here are
cute
some
shoes.
cute little shoes.
We've got a clear plastic, a moderate heel.
Yes,
With
very
like a
moderate.
sandal. I like
Very
that.
moderate heel, clear, because I have several different
Where'd you
types
get that? I need
Yeah,
that.
Amazon.
Like I need that for my trip. Oh,
Amazon.
send me it. I'll see if I can
Yes,
get it here.
I will totally
Okay.
send this to you. And I ordered like 4 different pairs to be able to try them on to see what worked. And this was the winner. And it's cute because it has like a little
Okay.
bit of like a rose gold and several outfits. You want to make sure one pair of dress shoes can go with everything. And this goes with everything.
Oh yeah. Text that to me. Stat. Right.
Yes.
Stat.
Yes.
And they're comfortable, Em? They're
Yes.
comfortable?
I have been walking around the house, trying on outfits and everything else, and just making sure they're comfortable. And yes, they are very comfortable.
Okay. I like that it's like not too high, not too low.
Right.
It's cute. Yeah. I like that. That's cool.
It's a cute heel. Yeah. So I'm super
Love
excited.
it.
And I am. How about you guys? I'm not even going to go into my toiletry things and this and that, but those are the 2 things that I wanted to share that are kind of newer for me. But how about you guys? What are your essentials?
Steph, do you want to go?
Sure. I have something that I bring with me. So there's 2 things that I bring with me on the plane that whether I'm going short or long distance. One of them, and I don't have my travel size with me, is a thermal water spray. And this is just it comes in a travel size, but it's the Aven brand. They probably make there's probably other brands that do it, but it is just a wonderful, the feeling when you are on the plane and you just feel like, either for me, sometimes I just feel like dirty, like I want to wash my face, or I feel super dry, like a spritz of this, and I feel like everything is just refreshed. And so this is an absolute always in my travel bag.
So you
I
just
also
spritz it on
always-
your face? You just spritz it on your
Yeah.
face?
You just spritz it on your face. It comes out like a mist.
Okay.
And it's just very soothing and moisturizing, but it's not like you're not wet. I mean, it's a really just kind of fine spray.
Nice.
The other thing that I keep on me always, and it's super small, is this menthol stick. And it is it's wood, and it's 100% pure menthol in it, and it's kind of a go-to. It's designed typically for headaches. So again, if you've had too much wine and you get on your plane and you're coming off and you're feeling a little like this, a little bit on the forehead, it's a great, just kind of a refresher. Like the mint is very, very strong, so it's a nice kind of little pick-me-up. If you get off, you could use it if you're feeling a little achy somewhere because of the menthol properties. So this is also an absolute go-to for me. And then when I'm traveling with my family, with 3 boys, we tend to, there's always something. Somebody catches something, somebody gets something, somebody something. So I always have this packed with me, and I bring it everywhere, even if we're going overnight. And my sister is a nurse, and she kind of gave me the idea. And I get these little bags from CVS. They're like little pill bags, and I label them. And I literally bring everything that I could possibly, Mucinex, Dramamine, Zofran, cough drops, Excedrin, and they're so small. And I just make sure I have like a walking pharmacy, and then there's a thermometer. And this has saved us so many times, just having a little bit, if you can't run out, or, if we were overseas and we needed something, and it would just, so this is kind of my go-to. And then in the spirit of luggage, I did want to share that I have a new, it's a couple years old, but I took a chance on this. It is a brand. I love the look of high-end luggage, but I don't love the price of high-end luggage. And so I tried this brand. It's called Monos. Amy, you've seen this. And it kind of looks like a Rimowa, but it's not. And it's and it has the locks on the side. It does not have an all-around zipper, which made me nervous. And I'm pleasantly surprised. They sell this at Nordstrom, but then you can also order it online. And again, I'd say it's, kind of a mid-range luggage. It's held up really, really well, and I'm really happy with it. It works great. The one caveat that I would say is really check the sizes. I wish I had bought one size bigger on the carry-on and one size smaller on the check-in. But that's on me. So I'm loving it. 2 years in, it's held up really well.
Oh, wow. That's
Nice.
great.
That's good.
Yeah. 2 years.
Yeah.
I bought
2 years.
some cheap luggage from TJ Maxx, and it the zipper broke the first time, and we were done with the cheap luggage. So I'll have
Yeah.
to, we'll include links to everything you're seeing here, so you have a long list.
Yeah.
Those are all some really good ones. So yeah, I have a couple to add to the mix, but like you, Steph, I travel with a mister. In fact, I use mine. Mine is a brand called Tatcha. It's nice and small. I carry it in my purse. I have a little fanny pack as a purse these days. And you can even see it's not even clear. It's like a milky color, but it is a dewy mist. It's incredibly moisturizing. Sometimes I feel like some of the misters that refreshes you for a second, but if I use it several times, you can feel that my skin is super moist. I get dry skin especially when I'm flying. So this is Tatcha, very affordable, but I mean I use it constantly. Before I got on this recording I did. It's just a quick and it always kind of gives you that dewy sort of very hydrated look. So I love that brand. I've been using it for years. And then let's just get real for a second. I never leave home without my AG1. I'm not a brand ambassador, but you can look as good as you want. But if you feel like you got to poop, your trip is ruined. If you get constipated, you look puffy, you feel like shit, literally and figuratively.
To be reaching into this bag to get something.
Yes. So I'm traveling a few time zones next week. And always on the go. And it doesn't even matter if you're traveling time zones, just the change in your routine. It can make you feel really uncomfortable. And so I find when I travel with my AG1, I've been using AG1 for 3 years. And again, I'm not a paid spokesperson. I just know that it's helped to keep me healthy, knock on wood. I haven't had, I can't remember, knock on wood, the last time I got sick, but it's just a cover for all of the nutrients that I might be missing when I'm traveling, and just because it's got all that in there, and I don't have that problem. So I think that's a really important thing, because it's happened in the past, and you just feel so icky when that happens. So gotta keep the digestive system going. And then and I just travel. They sell packages by singles. But I'm a subscriber. You don't have to subscribe. And they have a 30-day back guarantee. So if you're not enjoying it, you can cancel. And so I think it's a really great brand. I too travel with a go bag, but mine is food related. It's heaven forbid I'm hungry. This really isn't for my kids because they're old enough. But what I've been traveling with lately, I have to repack because I got to load it up. But I'm baking my healthy AF snack. And I've got the oatmeal bliss cookie. These don't have to be refrigerated. And so these are a healthy, healthier granola bar. So I'm going to be packing a couple of these, and I'm making trail mix too. But in my go bag, what I typically have is, I love RX bars. I think they're really one of the better bars if I have to go for a bar. My favorite is the blueberry bar. And then I actually have some protein powder in here. And I know it's going to sound gross, but I have a bag of tuna. If I'm in a jam and I need protein, I get a salad from anywhere and I throw it on top, because if I'm eating protein when I'm traveling, I'm just not going to be apt to just eat crap. So I'm packing with tuna and a chomps, and there's protein powder in there. So there's really never an excuse if I just want to have some healthier foods. I always have a go bag, and that is, I date it, and it can stay for quite a while, at least a month. So I can just kind of put it away and forget about it.
Awesome.
All right,
I love that.
ladies. What else? Yeah, thanks. So what else is on our mind? We have a couple minutes left.
Yeah. So I had a question. Emily, you said you're an overpacker.
Yes.
And I think I'm notoriously an overpacker as well. But I was, I was talking to my sister who recently got back from, I think, 10 days in Europe, and she did it in a carry-on. And
Oh my
she is
God.
she's a pro. She's just an absolute pro. And I personally just don't understand it. Like, I don't subscribe to it. But then I'm a classic overpacker where I have so much stuff that I don't use, wear, and then I'm irritated because I come home and I'm unpacking all this stuff that I didn't need and I lugged it around or, whatever. So I'm just curious if you guys have a cutoff point that you're like, this necessitates like 2 or more days is a carry-on, or is a check bag, or like, what's your stance on all of this?
So what the bag that I have is a carry-on. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't want to like check my bags, and I like that I can hang everything. So I'm going to be bringing 3 dresses, a pair of dress pants, and lots of different options for shirts, a couple pairs of jeans, and tops. A couple tops. I'll probably bring my blue jean jacket, because us moms love our blue jean jackets. A little blue jean jacket. That can go with pretty much anything. And then maybe like 1 or 2 of these, like just like a sweatshirt and some yoga pants. But I know, and a couple bathing suits. I know. I'm just like, I am an overpacker, but I figured 2 pairs of jeans, maybe 2 types of like heavier shirts like this, a jacket and some tank tops should be good, right? And maybe
So you're not checking a bag?
no, I am not checking a bag. I am determined.
So you're gonna,
Yes.
Wow.
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, that's really impressive. It'd be borderline for me because there's just too many situations. Like you've got swim. Like I think it's so situational. Like clearly, if you're ever skiing, you're packing your bag. I mean, I don't know many people that can take a roll on. I think it's situational, but like my products alone, they deserve their own space. Yeah, that's impressive though.
I know.
In my travel, I'm traveling in a situation where I'm doing an endurance event. I mean, there's no way that I am taking a roll on. I have serious gear, and in this particular situation, there are themed dinners and events which require a drastically different set of clothing. There's no build on from a roaring 20s theme that will be useful for the business meeting the next day and the endurance. You're so distinct. So I've got to prepare for so many options that it would stress me out to have to think about a roller. But anyway, I'd be impressed if anybody could for this type of trip. Yes. And I will have to report back next week about my themed dinners. There's a White Lotus theme. I'm going to do a little binge watching this weekend. Who am I, Emily?
So it's from season 1. I can't remember her name. She's the redhead. She played on Friday Night
Lights.
Yes, Friday Night Lights. Yes.
Yeah, I got to do some research.
I sent you who she is, and your outfit is perfect for that. So
thank you, Amazon.
I know.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Amazon.
we need
do without Amazon.
photos.
I know. I got to get the shoes. I'm actually I'm feeling a little pressure. I don't have a few things figured out, so I got to come up with some game time quick decisions here. So
Okay.
But I feel I feel lucky for all of us that we have a chance to get away for a little bit. It's always nice to just get some space and I don't know, just a little bit of a break. But I hope you both have a chance to do that and have a little fun and get some sunshine and some warmth.
I know.
Gosh.
I feel like I'm going to need a vacation from my vacation when I come back from Vegas.
You probably will.
Because it's going to be... So, Steph, we're going to go to some of the speakeasies.
Yes.
On
Okay,
Thursday.
good.
We're going to try to hit 3 speakeasies. Then we might go to Old Vegas one of the morning afternoons, but then in the evening, we're going to check out Old Red. I heard it's supposed to be one of the top places there for live music and bands, country, because we love country. But then we are hitting up like a pool club where we're still undecided whether we're going to go see Chainsmokers or another EDM artist. But then for the evening, we are going to go see Alesso.
Oh, wow.
I
Very
know.
cool.
I know. So there's going to be some serious dancing going on. So those better be comfortable. So we'll be on the dance floor the whole time.
Love it. Awesome.
Oh, I'm excited.
Great. I hope you guys have great trips and we'll reconnect and share stories from these trips. But have a great trip, guys, gals.
All right.
Thanks,
you
guys.
too.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining. Share this with your friends. We'll see you next time.